van vlog number 2. So I just want to briefly go into a little bit kind of, I don't want to touch on it too much because, well, I don't know, I don't want to get too upset about it, but basically part of the reason I'm doing this is because I've been stumbling across things of my mum's that she'd made, and she had a lot more trips than I'd realised, and she documented absolutely everything. She'd kept absolutely everything, and she'd made scrapbook after scrapbook of all the trips. And as we've been sorting through her things, I've been finding them, and it's been really nice to see, upsetting at the same time. And it just made me realise that, and she'd put a comment on one of the books that she'd been on all these places, and it took her 15 years before she decided to document anything and to make these scrapbooks. So there's 15 years of nothing, and she's obviously, you know, they're her memories, but I can't see them now, and nobody else can either. So she was late to the start making the scrapbooks, and so am I, and obviously that's why I want to start now. And the modern day era of a scrapbook, I suppose, is vlogging. It's a YouTube channel. It's a way of people being able to follow the the channel as it progresses and flick through the videos one at a time, like a page by page of a scrapbook. I think I'm definitely gonna create my own as well. My wife will probably take over that. She's the more kind of creative one. But we don't take enough pictures. We create the memories between us, but they're our memories, and we're not going to be able to pass them on and share them because we forget to take the pictures. It's not about bragging. It's not a channel or a page about, look at me, I've been here, I'm going there, I've been away 5 times. It's pure and simple, just it's going to be me documenting and kind of creating a digital scrapbook. My mum was 57 when she passed away last year, far too young, not even retired, so not able to spend all them retirement years making that scrapbook bigger, but she made a decent one along the way. They weren't actually that well off, they never have been, but they were very frugal with the way that they spent, and also on their trips. I mean, some of the places they went, and I know things were cheaper 10-15 years ago, but like some of the deals that they got were incredible, and I kind of almost want to challenge myself to find similar, if possible, or at least kind of retrospectively to today's prices. And yeah, I'm going to go back through some of her trips and maybe recreate them when I feel I can. She had MND, and I knew nothing about MND at the time. It's suddenly become quite widespread on the news through various people due to them having it. So sports players like Rob Burrows and a few other people, like athletes, they've unfortunately had the illness and suffered from it, and it's kind of got more media attention. But it's a cruel disease which renders your body useless, basically, until the end. So yeah, I'll talk a little bit about it as and when I feel I can. If anybody wants to do the same, they're more than welcome to. Obviously, once this is up and running, I'll reply to any comments as and when I can. And if it becomes a bit of a way of people kind of talking about their issues, I'll talk about mine. Then if that's what it becomes, it becomes. I have no intentions of this page becoming some kind of like mental health group, but at the same time, I think it'll do everybody good if you talk about it. I spend a lot of time driving on my own and a lot of time thinking about stuff, so talking it down this camera might kind of be the release, and people might kind of take a leaf from my book and do something similar. Excuse me. But I'll cut that out in the edit, I think. But yeah, so all in all, yeah, I'm just looking forward to the journey. I'm looking forward to kind of discussing some of the places I've been in the past and helping everybody just kind of realise that you know, you can get out there, and if you're prepared to kind of not constrain yourself to just one airport, or you're happy to do a little bit of legwork and not go just straight to the, you know, the Jet 2s and the TUIs and that, and you're prepared to take a little chance on things. Sometimes, like now, you've got VerboBooking.com, Hotels.com, Trivago. You've got all these companies, and you've got all these people that are renting out apartments and flats, and then just, yeah, you know, the Skyscanner for your flights. There's ways and means of putting a package together yourself, and just getting a really good deal, really. And one or two things, you know, that deal either means you save money, or you spend less, and you can go on an extra trip that year, or it just puts more spending money in your pocket to actually enjoy it whilst you're over there, you know, rather than putting it in the hands of TUI and all the other places. And you know, that's what this will be about. So that'll be vlog 2 over.